My name is Miss Tamika Nicole. You're watching TrapXart TV with BMetchi, positive energy and good vibes.
Welcome to another episode of TrapXart TV. I'm your host, BMetchi, where it's positive energy and good vibes. You're watching episode 7, The Drake Tribute. Now, this episode went down at 111 Minute Art Gallery in San Francisco, and we had the pleasure of interviewing both Quez and the brothers Darren and Slim. We had a lot of great things from all these artists, but we asked them specifically about when they first fell in love with art. A lot of great things from them, so make sure you pay attention to the content that they have to talk about. Once again, this is TrapXart TV, episode 7, The Drake Tribute. Enjoy.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TrapXart TV. We out here at 111 Minute Art Gallery in San Francisco. It's going down. My name is BMetchi. It's positive energy and good vibes. I'm with another very talented artist by the name of Quez. Man, tell me about your origins as an artist. How did you get involved? How did you first start with art, man?
Man, it started early. I was 4 years old, and I went to school. I played with crayons, and I loved it. I've been drawing my whole life, and the painting thing happened in 9th grade. I didn't have any paper or anything, so I drew on a T-shirt at my grandma's house, and then I started throwing paint on stuff, and then the rest is history.
And drawing paintings at your grandma's house and whatnot, that gave you that passion, right? That gave you that passion for art. Can you talk about art and what it means in your life, man? What does art mean to you?
For a long time, I didn't really know what it meant. It was more or less something that I felt like I had to do. Like, the older I get, the more I get an understanding of it. I didn't have an understanding when I was younger. It was just something I liked to do because that's what I was good at. And I got accolades from it. I was a bad kid in school, and this was my outlet. So that outlet turned into something that I felt like I had to do, and now it's just a burning passion, and I can't help it. When I wake up, I want to create. I just want to create beautiful things for the world to look at.
And you talk about being a bad kid in school. Well, you were good at something. I was told that back in the Vallejo area, people knew your work, they knew your brand for what you did in the garage. Tell me about being in Vallejo in that garage. What went down back in that part of your life?
Well, in that garage, a lot of painting on clothes, T-shirts, shoes, anything that I could throw paint at, I was willing to do. And that's really what it is. Like, if you go to Vallejo, for the most part, everyone knows what I do. Like, I have clients in other places, but at home, it's something different. Like, I will go to Walmart and I will run into people telling me about my MySpace and telling me about the artwork on my MySpace and how it was dope. So it was just something that fed a little bit of my ego. I already got a big head, but I kind of, I liked it. So
hey, it's nothing wrong with that. And hey, it's true though. It's true though. Talking to everybody here in the Bay Area, all the people I know from Vallejo, everybody knows your work. They know your brand because it's unique. Can you talk about some of the unique styles and unique designs that you have in your artwork?
Well, I have an obsession with The Simpsons. I do a lot of Simpson art. Like, I turned Homer into Biggie, I turned Homer into Tupac, Jordan, a few other things, Barton to Eazy-E, and I love women. Like, so most of my artwork is naked women, thick women, and The Simpsons. And then everything in between. Like, if it's colorful, I like it. I want to paint it.
And you talk about things being colorful. Like, I see a lot of humor in your art. Talk about some of the pieces you have on display tonight. A couple of them have some little jokes and memes in them.
All right, well, I got a piece, right? It's a Drake thing show. Who wants to paint Drake 10 times? So I figured I'd do a play on something, and his album was If You're Reading It's Too Late. So if you get a pregnancy test, if you're reading that's too late. So that was something I had to go off of. I took another one of his albums, and I took, Nothing Was the Same. When Tupac and Biggie died, they said nothing was the same, so I did them in the theme of his album cover. I turned Lil Wayne into Marvin the Martian because he says he's a Martian. Nicki Minaj, Anaconda, I put the snake from the Jungle Book just to get back to my childhood roots.
And before I let you go, last question, can you talk about advice you would give to an artist that wants to start and get their artwork out there? What would you tell an aspiring artist about being an artist and having your work at display somewhere like that? What would you tell somebody?
Just push. No matter what, finish your artwork. Even if you don't like it, somebody's gonna love it. consistency is key. That's the key to success. It took me a long time to learn that, and if somebody was able to tell me that early, I would have been further than I am. But if you stick to it and practice, hone your craft, and keep going, the sky's the limit.
Say a little bit more about what you said about making mistakes. Like, I don't think people really heard that. I want them to emphasize that point.
You might not like something. As artists, we're our worst critic. So you see something that's wrong and you see the imperfection in it. If you keep pushing through that imperfection, the perfection will come out in the long run. And people will love your imperfection because imperfection is beauty. Nothing is balanced, nothing is perfect. God's not perfect. So if he can't make both of our eyes even, then who are we to think that our paintings are going to be 100% perfect?
There you have it, man. Perfectly imperfect, and that's what we're doing, man. It's positive energy and good vibes. We're at 111 Minute Art Gallery in San Francisco. My name is Biamechi, Quez, Trap Art. I'm with two very talented artists by the name of Slim and Darren, and we're out here at the Drake Tribute. These two artists are actually brothers, so I wanted to ask you guys about the first time that you came encountered with art. How did you first get involved with art as a kid?
Well, I mean, as a kid, I used to see my mom. She used to do like a lot of watercolor type paintings and stuff like that. My dad was always into ceramics, and I just took an interest in a lot of the cartoons I was watching, you know, growing up. That stuff influenced me to, you know what I mean, be able to create those same characters I was looking at on TV, you know what I mean? So, you know, that definitely was one thing that got me into it, you know what I mean?
How did you get into art? Is it something that you saw your brother doing and you picked up, or how did that work?
I mean, honestly, I don't think I can remember, but I know he started before me, and like, I don't know, I seen him doing a lot of stuff and, you know, just sketches, this and that, and I was like trying to do that same kind of thing, you know? So, I mean, over the years, you know, we both just been kicking it up each time, so I just kind of go with the flow, but at the same time, it's something we both have loved to do, so we just been doing it for a long time.
But is it like a healthy competition when it's you and your brother, or do you guys actually collaborate on some of your art pieces?
Well, yeah, no, it's no competition. Like, my brother kills it and I kill it, so it's always like, I'm never in any competition. I just want to, like, if he does something great, I'm trying to do something great to make him do something greater than that. It's always going to be like this, you know, just keep going. It's a motivation thing, you know, not really a competition. It's more of a, you going to go this far, I'm going to go farther. Keep doing that, you know.
And I wanted to ask you, Slim, you know, if you had some advice to give an artist that wants to get their artwork out there, maybe at Trap Art, maybe at a broader scale, what advice would you give to a young artist that wants to get started?
I would say, you know, just keep working on your craft, keep doing what you're doing. You know, continue to put it out to the people, and don't let nothing slow you down or stop you. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Just, you know what I'm saying? Stay true to yourself, make the kind of art you want to make, and just stay persistent. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? Persistence. You know what I mean?
Time, discipline, love, and obviously dedication and passion. So, I mean, ain't no one gonna want it for you more than you. So, I mean, you gotta work. Just stay working, stay busy, stay working, and, you know, just keep it going, keep it moving. No matter what's going on, just keep producing. Keep putting out new stuff, keep trying new ways, new ideas, talking to different people, and networking as much as you can, because, I mean, like I said, no one's gonna look after you more than you. So.
And before we sign out, man, I wanted to ask both of you about your style as an artist. Describe it, man. Like, when somebody looks at your artwork, what are they gonna see?
Honestly, people see different stuff, but I mean, what I hope they see is just what I'm trying to portray in whatever picture I've done. If it's a collab, you know, maybe more of a cool visual thing for someone to picture, but I mean, if it's something personal or something just made up off top, you know, I feel like it's something really personal, you know, and it's a lot of different statements all in one. So if someone could look at that, figure that out, or pull different things from it or relate to it in some sort of way, then I feel like I kind of accomplished what I was trying to do.
The style of my artwork will be like really detailed, you know what I mean, real tedious. You know what I mean? If you look at it, you can see the detail in every little thing on the picture, you know what I mean? If you really just sit back and pay attention to it, you know what I mean? So more like something eye-catching, you know what I mean? And detailed at the same time. That's how I would describe my you know what I mean, my technique, my style, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, there you have it. Two very talented artists, rad trap artists going down. Slim, Darren, Biamechi, positive energy and good vibes, man. Cheers.
There it is. is. You just watched episode 7, the Drake tribute featuring Quez and the brothers Darren and Slim. And shout out to Slim for letting me get that Travis Scott rodeo art piece looking real nice in my house right now. And shout out to all the artists, man. If you want to be involved or learn more about trap art, make sure you visit TrapXart.com and follow the social media, TrapXart on Instagram and TrapXSnap on Snapchat. You guys already know what it is. Positive energy and good vibes. Cheers.